Guys, I'll show you the Annabelle.
That case is so much larger than I thought it was.
This is a long story, but I'm going to tell it to you because if you want the real story on what happened here. That's a handwritten sign by Ed. Positively do not open. He wrote that years and years ago. I think he wrote it probably in 77, 78. People ask me why the Devil Tarot card is here. Ed put it there, so we leave it there. It's a different case, but we put it there. This item here is probably the most dangerous item. That's why it's in a case. And I'm not going to touch it. I never touch it. Not with bare hands. Oh. People say, well, you know, didn't you bring it to Las Vegas? I did bring it to Las Vegas. But I know how to protect myself, and I'll tell you how I know. Ed showed me. He said, if you ever have to move the doll, the way to do it is this. But when you handle the doll, you don't handle it with your bare hands. Ed told me, wear a pair of like heavy welding gloves. Make sure your hands were drenched in holy water first before you even put the gloves on. And envision yourself in a white light, and ask God for protection from anything evil that might be attached to Annabelle. But it's rare that we move it. We try not to move it very often. There are times though when we have to move it, like when we have to repair the case, which we're going to have to do. We're going to have to repair this case and move the doll. What he does, Dan Rivera, my lead investigator, he made this case. What he does is he gets stain, he gets water, he brings it to the priest, and he has the priest bless it. Wow. Then when he built this case, he stained it with the holy water and oil combination with the stain, infused in it. Behind the doll, behind the felt, he has a prayer written in there, the Our Father. On the sides, if you want to catch that with the camera, he cut out crosses on both sides, put a cross here, and he has two plaques, the St. Michael the Archangel prayer. We consider that a protection. Not total protection, because you never know. Yeah. That's why we don't touch it with our bare hands. That's why it's glass. So, the story of Annabelle. You ready for this?
Oh, absolutely.
Lorraine and Ed got a call from two nurses. They said, we have this item and we think it's causing a lot of